Hey guys, Predator here, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Fishing Barents Sea. Now this is going to be a brand new playthrough, a new career mode, purely from Ships at Sea coming out. I know a lot of you guys have been like, Barents Sea is such a great game, and I admit I love it. I played quite a bit. If I have a look at my game, 62.5 hours I played in Fishing Barents Sea. Now I don't know, well, to you guys 62.5 hours is probably nothing, but to me as a content creator, where I don't get a lot of time to play for fun, 62.5 hours spent in a game making content is pretty bloody good. But we're not starting with the tutorial, we're starting straight here in Hammerfest. Now this is the map. I can't remember everything about this game. We're going to learn along the way and try and remember how good the game was, but as you can see here we've got undiscovered locations. We've got a couple. There's one up here. I think that's open water. There should be another location there, another one up here. I think that's it. Now let's come back out of here. Press M for map. Dock at Hammerfest. Let's quickly look at our logbook. So it's summer. What are we? August. End of August. Low haddock demand down by 40%. Haddock season just started. Oh, okay, so some of the demand for haddock is significantly lower. Prices are down 40%. Haddock season just started. The local government wants to increase production. Local fisheries haddock prices have gone up 20%. So it's down 40 but up 20. So it's still down 20 technically. So we're currently in summer, which is August. So let's look at the current wiki. Fishing. When best time to catch. September to February. So we need to find what's best in August. Pollock is all year round. August to February. August to December. So it's either going to be redfish, haddock, or pollock. I don't know if we can look at the fish market. Redfish 14, 16, haddock is 9. So we want to go for pollock or redfish. Really, we don't want to worry about haddock. It's still quite low. So pollock or redfish. If we go straight to the town, go to bank, we can borrow a total of 100,000. Let's take out that loan. Let's go to the dock. Let's look at current upgrades. We don't need any upgrades at the moment. Don't need to purchase a new boat. Let's go back to the fishing market. We've got 250. Let's sell those. How much are these guys? 40,000. Okay, so we got redfish. Which one's which again? Redfish or pollock. So it's like the light grey, not the blue one. So the bottom left. So we want green or red. So probably krill, I guess, would be the best thing to go for. So let's bait that with krill. 38,000, so we don't have enough for another line. We're 2,000 short to get an extra one. We could probably get a 500 hook, but I don't think I'm going to do that. We can get a bigger hook for 10,000, bigger knife, plastic knife instead of a wooden knife. That's just the handle, obviously. Binoculars don't really help us any at all. Let's go that and that so we can get some better gutting and stuff. Right, so we want to go for pollock and redfish. So let's undock. We want to go pollock is down here. What about redfish? Redfish. Yes, redfish down here. Right, so let's start the boat up. Let's sort of head out. Now these things can be very, very slow, but obviously we do now, being back to Barents Sea, we have ability to fast travel, to autopilot and that sort of stuff, which is so much easier. So now we can pretty much just go, you know, bang and pollock and redfish. Let's target redfish. So if you want to go straight down to like here, fast travel. Other boats on the map as well, which we've got to be careful of. That dude's flying, look at him go. Right, so down to here somewhere. Now we can pretty much just go set a waypoint. No, we can't set a waypoint. We can. Oh, I don't think I have brought autopilot. I don't know if I can actually get autopilot with this boat. Alright, so gear, we can set the gear. We can bring up the sonar, so there's redfish. Want to make sure there's a decent amount of redfish below us. Let's turn right. Actually, no, let's not. I was going to say, let's try and head directly west, but... Wait, get some fish, there we go. Redfish was directly below us. Now, this is another thing that is different to ships at sea. Ships at sea, we can just pedal to the metal, hammer it straight through, but here it actually slows us down to, I think, roughly about 4 knots or something. Or is it 3 knots? No, there's 3, 3.5, 4. About 4.5 knots to set the line. So 1,000 hooks is also 100 meters instead of a kilometer in ships at sea. We'll get this put out. So then we've actually got to travel back, I believe, and come back out to be able to skip time. We can't actually skip time directly from here, which is different. So, right, there doesn't seem to be a lot of redfish this direction, but continue to head this way for a little bit. Make sure we keep the sonar back up again. If we see another redfish here somewhere, we'll throw another line straight down. There we go, throw another one in. Obviously, we're going back to Barents Sea. I still gonna have to get my head around this. Obviously, it's different to ships at sea. It's different to fishing North Atlantic. I believe when you see one fish here, it's a big school of fish. It's not just obviously one fish individually. Ships at sea obviously has the whole line of fish, and North Atlantic has multiple. Like you'll see multiple pollock, like 1, 2, 3. We have like 10 or 15 or something for when you're in a really good spot. Whereas I think just one here isn't a bad spot. What's that straight ahead? Is that a shark? So I can't remember if there were sharks in the game. Not 100% sure. Alright, so we need to go 27 minutes. If I skip, actually let's go do it this way. Back into here. Hammerfest. So 27 minutes. So that's 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5, about 5 hours to get back out. Now we need to look at fishing. Does it actually tell us? Actually, might have to go fishing tools, long line, 18 to 24 hours. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna have to skip till about 14 hours, I guess, and we'll go and get those long lines brought in. Right, so let's dock here. So what are we currently at? I don't know if I can actually see the map. So maybe 8 hours. Oop, wrong button again. Let's skip forward 8 hours. Bring up the map again. 13. By the time we get there, it'll be about 18 and a bit hours roughly. Alright, town. What do we have here? Deliver catch to cruise ship. Cruise ship Queen Victoria is running low on food for its passengers. Shad Chef weigh 28 kilos. If you deliver 110 kilos of cod. $20 a kilo to deliver 110 kilos of cod. Yep, not interested. Thank you though. I think that's the only thing that's got there at the moment. No crew yet. We can't actually get any crew with this boat, so right, let's we'll have to go backwards here before we go forwards. One thing I remember about Barents Sea is this boat's bloody terrible. And it also rained quite a bit. But obviously back to Barents Sea we actually have crab fishing as well available. So if we come into here we can go fishing king crab, which is awesome. We'll actually go crab fishing, mackerel fishing, so like trawling and that sort of stuff. It's definitely a good game. It's a game that I haven't played for so long. I honestly miss playing Barents Sea. 17, so we want to wait till it goes blue. Right, let's travel back a bit. There we go. That'll do. Blue. I wonder if I can actually, let's go save career. We'll go E1, save, overwrite that. So hardcore 2020. So December 2020 is the last time I played, and I only did 3 episodes, so it's been quite a bloody while since we've actually played Barents Sea. Right, so our first buoy is just here. We can bring up our storage as well. Don't know how much storage, 3,000 kilos, there we go, 3,000 kilos storage. Come forward, we'll get this line brought in, we'll go and look at that second one. We're going to have to find a better spot for redfish, I think. Don't know how good this is going to go. This spot here. Right, let's slow right down. E to haul the line. Now this mechanic is old school, but this mechanic works. You just got to try and hit it when the circle gets smallest to the dark blue. Not quite like that, that's green. Still gives you an extra 3%, but it gives you a better haul, obviously. There you go, perfect, 11%. Bring in some more redfish. I mean, I know it's not really a simulation style thing, it's more of a mini game, and I know Ships at Sea, a lot of you guys, me included, want something a little bit more difficult and a little similar to this, but better, obviously. The current thing in Ships at Sea is not good. It doesn't, I don't know, doesn't make it easy for you, but it makes it extremely bloody hard, and it frustrates the shit out of me. Those of you guys have seen Ships at Sea and me trying to catch fish on the long line, but mixture of that, this, and the North Atlantic, the way it works, I think it'd be great. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think should be brought into Ships at Sea as far as catching fish on the long line. So obviously this is way too easy. It could be this, but it could be more difficult. Do you like the current way it is at Ships at Sea? Let me know as well. But 15, I think 15 is the maximum. So obviously we're at 15 to 15 now. I think 15 is the maximum for our long line. That's about 1,400 kilos. Yep, good. Right, where's our next marker? Off to the right over here, there we go. We're going backwards for some strange reason. So we should pretty much fill our boat off this. Right, bring up the map again. Yes, that redfish is quite low there. Probably in here we should be going near this oil refinery over here, even maybe not down into there. Maybe just fish up here. That's where a lot of the other fishing boats seem to be now. From what I remember as well, fishing Barents Sea, you don't have to unlock any boats. We're fishing North Atlantic. You have to travel around and actually find certain boats in certain spots of the map, as well as fast travel points and that sort of stuff. Fishing Barents Sea, yes, you have to find other points of interest. Other points of interest you can actually fast travel to. But all the boats are unlocked from the start, so we can go straight in and upgrade to another boat pretty much straight away once we get the money, that is, once we've got the funds. I didn't want to start with 250 hooks because I believe it would have took us ages to get this full. We can't rebait at sea. Obviously we can't set gear, we've got nothing to set, so can't rebait at sea like we can in fishing, or Ships at Sea I should say, which is a huge thing that I absolutely love about what they've done at Ships at Sea, being able to rebait our long lines and that sort of stuff out at sea, which is awesome, absolutely perfect. I feel like every time we rebait a long line in Ships at Sea, we should skip half an hour, depending on how many hooks. Obviously, you know, 250 hooks, maybe 15 minutes. 1,000 hooks, maybe half an hour. 2,500 hooks, maybe an hour. Whatever it may be, but have it actually skip time for us baiting those lines, not just instantly baiting them. Or have crew members, eventually have crew members that we can hire that can bait for us while we're travelling out to where we want to actually go fishing. But as I said, I thought I would come back to Barents Sea, take another look at it, give you guys a look at it, do another playthrough, hopefully get through all the boats, get to the end. You guys let me know what our end goal would be for Barents Sea. But then also compare this and Fishing North Atlantic, which I'm going to be playing as well after this. Another series running alongside this and Ships at Sea. Comparing both of these games to Ships at Sea, what they've done good in this game, what they've done bad, what they have done good and bad in Ships at Sea, and what they should sort of try and merge together. I think us taking a look at these older titles definitely give us an understanding. Ooh, full storage, awesome. An understanding of what they should be doing for Ships at Sea, but awesome. Fully done. We are completely full. We can now fast travel straight back to Hammerfest. Actually, we can't actually click it as fast travel. That's right. That's a Fishing North Atlantic thing. You actually click and fast travel directly back to each place. Whereas here, you've still got a fast travel here, which does use more fuel. As you can see there, we've already gone through a third of a tank, roughly. Right, so we're going to have to come into here. We're going to have to dock. We're going to have to gut our fish. It's always better to gut your fish here if you can, if you're doing it yourself, because it's much calmer in here than what it can be out at sea, and obviously calmer waters for gutting fish is way better. 100% it's way better, and it's exactly what you guys need to be doing if you guys are new to fishing Barents Sea. If you guys do have Barents Sea, let me know how many hours you've put into the game so far, what your favourite boat is, what your favourite fishing method is, whether it's crab fishing, long line, net fishing, trawling, whatever it is. Let me know. Leave it down in the comment section below. Alright, I want to try and let this boat settle. Actually go dock, refuel. That's pretty cheap fuel actually. We can repair 17 kronas. Good. Alright, now we can go to gutting our fish. Haven't done this for ages, so fingers crossed I'm not too bad at it. 4 stars, that's pretty good. So from what I remember, you just use the mouse and go along the line. I don't think where your hand is matters. It's hard to see that cross there as well. Obviously the better the knife... Well, that was terrible. That was really bad. Yeah. The better the knife we have, the better we're going to do up here as well. Right, so we've got 3,000 kilos of gutted fish. Gutting all four stars and some 5 stars. Not too bad. Alright, let's dock. Total sail isn't actually too good. That's 60, maybe 70,000. Oh wow, even less than that. I thought it was 70,000. Did I miscount? I don't know, but 50,000 revenue. Port reputation is quite low. It is what it is. Alright, let's go. Dock. Upgrades. So we can actually purchase this upgrade for 20,000, which I don't think we need just yet, because if we go yeah and rebait with krill again for some more redfish. Actually, let's look at the prices. So pollock is now the highest price, so maybe we should target pollock. So the blue, yeah, so if we go mackerel, which is 5,000, we've got 50,000, so we can get another line and we can go mackerel again, but now we can't actually upgrade our storage. So and that was probably really a pointless purchase, a pointless upgrade. But alright, let's get out of here. I don't think I can actually fast travel. There we go. I want to fast travel. Actually no, we can't fast travel yet because we're still inside this purple box. That's one thing that I thought I couldn't do, that I thought I could, but no, we can't. We definitely can't do that. Once you get outside this purple box, now we can go fast travel. Right, Hammerfest Centrum, done. Right, let's turn around, get back out of here. Let's go for pollock. And let's travel straight to there. Alright, exit. Let's turn around. Actually, let's go backwards. Actually, what can we do here? I think this is all the same, isn't it? No jobs, no one to hire, fish market. I don't think any of this stuff changes from any location. No, you can't buy boats from here. So I don't think that changes. I think it's just purely fuel, repairs and sail. Obviously, as you can see down the bottom right hand corner there, Hammerfest Centrum. It's got the fuel and fish, where this one's got bank, the bar, buying ships, fueling, fishing, etc, etc. But we need to travel around and unlock all these things. But one other thing we're going to need to do, which I will show you guys as well, is our logbook certificate. We need to get to 20 kilometers driven in our boat to get the next certificate level. So we're still going to have to drive. Right, let's throw this line straight away. There's Pollock right there. So we're still going to have to drive the boat anyway. We're not just going to purely fast travel everywhere. I'm going to have to still drive the boat, but I think I want to get to a better boat that goes a bit quicker before I try and do that. I think the next boat, one of them is like 500,000 or 600,000, and the other one after that is probably a little bit cheaper than that. We'll have to look when we get back to Hammerfest. But another Pollock just there, which is good. Another one just there, the light silver. Some redfish as well, which is going to help. Right, and also we can't set our line within 100 meters of our other gear. 50 meters, there we go. Right, wait for another Pollock on the screen. The boat's not too bad. It still does 10.5 knots, but just when it's completely full, it is so sluggish and so slow. Right, there we go. Set a line just there. Obviously, the more we set our line, the more this is going to change. Like similar to down here, it'll start to change the more we actually fish in one certain spot. Right, let me go for a screenshot here. You will press H to remove the HUD if you guys are unsure. Right, bring back up our sonar. So we've got our line info, gives you what we've got on board, how long it's been deployed for, 27 minutes. I don't think we're going to set more than one line. This is obviously our precipitation, so chance of rain, cloud cover, the visibility and the wind, and obviously it'll show you what the forecast is for the next few days. Sonar, we'll have a workers tab as well when we get to that stage, but it's going to be a little while before we can actually get workers. Alright, let's head back to Hammerfest. So 4, 5, it's going to be about another 5.5 hours to get back. So we want to get back about 20 hours. So if we skip 10 hours, maybe 9 hours, might be even better. Alright, press X to shut off the boat as well. Let's go, bang. Skip 9 hours. Look at the map. 13, so that'll give us about 19 hours. Alright, full steam ahead. As I said, I'm going to do a little bit of not fast traveling, but a little bit of driving off camera to get this 20Ks up to get our next license level. I don't want to be doing it too much with you guys here. Well, you guys let me know. Do you want to see me driving the boat more like I do at Ships at Sea? Or would you like me to fast travel as much as possible so that way you guys aren't... You guys are seeing all the good stuff, like all the fishing and all the fun stuff, not so much the boring stuff that we have to do. Right, 18.5 hours. That should be blue. Yeah, by the time we get back. Perfect. This dude's... You better not be setting on our line. I'm telling you, if you're setting on our line, I'm going to be very, very upset. He's pretty much exactly where our line is. Better not be affecting the fish in the area, I'm telling you. Otherwise, we're running into him, putting a hole in the side of his boat and making sure he sinks. Get out of the way, you idiot. Right. Slow this boat right down. Right, haul in the long line. Hopefully we've got 15 on again this time. 13, so not quite as much as we did before. So maybe the 2,500. The 1,000 hooks, 3,000 hooks would have been a bit better, but it's fine. We should still make a decent amount of money. I thought redfish would make more money, but I feel like the pollock is a little bit higher in price. It just depends on the weight. We'll probably have to check the weight. If we do actually get any redfish on the boat and the pollock, try and check what the average weight is when we actually make the sale. Probably actually look at our last our sales record as well from our last sale, and work out if redfish is actually bigger than the pollock on average. Right, so this game was released, I think, in 2018, if I remember correctly. But the graphics here, in my opinion, the graphics still stand up to what the graphics are now. Not quite as good, but they're still pretty bloody good in my opinion. Right, 63%. Yeah, that's still about 1,500 kilos. Oh, actually nearly 2,000. Alright, let's go into here. We can go to sales. So the average weight was 6 to 10 kilos. So 1,587. The average weight here, we didn't get a lot of pollock, but 10 to 16 kilos of pollock. There you go. The pollock's actually heavier, 20, 26 kroner. So we definitely should be fishing pollock over redfish. But the cod's even better. But I think cod's out of season though, if I remember correctly. Fish, cod. Yeah, September to February, so there shouldn't be a great deal of cod. Yeah, cod's only, we're just sort of getting what's still floating around. Like, we're not actually getting, we can't actually target cod yet until September. So if we can get through August now and come back September when cod's available, we're doing so much better. Obviously we've got quotas on redfish and pollock. Pollock is the most, so if we can target a lot of pollock on this boat, I don't think we'll ever get to 50,000 kilos. But if we can meet our quota on this boat before we upgrade to the next, you know, maybe that's something that we do. I want you guys to have a say in this series, so this is going to be 1 episode per week in Fishing Barents Sea. Should we try and maximise the quota on this boat, fully upgrade this boat with everything, maximise the quota before we upgrade to the next boat? Should we just try and make as much money as we can now, as fast as we can, to get the next boat? Any ideas, suggestions, what you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section below, and we'll go with it, we'll work with it. I want it to be interactive with you guys. I said 1 episode per week, running alongside Ships at Sea and Fishing North Atlantic. Yeah, you guys let me know what you want to see, what our challenge should be, what we should and shouldn't do. I'll leave it up to you guys. You guys have played the game as much as me, if not more than me. So I want to know what you guys want to see going forward from here. Right, let's pull up nice and slow. Shut the boat down. All in the line. Doesn't matter if we get 15 or not on this thing. But we did get 15. We're going to have a lot of excess fish that we're going to throw back, I believe. Well, I still want to limit each episode to about 35 minutes, roughly 30-35 minutes. If you can go through analytics on YouTube, you can sort of see that a lot of people don't make it past 10 to 15 minutes anyway, so I don't want to have like an hour-long episode, unless that's what you guys want. Let me know if you're happy with 30-35 minutes, if you want 45 minutes to an hour. That's up to you guys. Leave it down in the comment section below. This whole series will depend on you guys, with the likes, with the views, with the comments, that sort of stuff. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Big fat cod. That's what we need to target next month. 100%. Just go into a ton of cod fishing. That's really where the money's at in September. Cod fishing. Alright, some more pollock on the boat. Now, I'm still going to get confused between Pollock and Haddock. The colours and everything, they look so bloody similar. I've always had trouble finding the difference between them. Look, I think that was a Haddock actually. Pollock is like the light grey, where the Haddock is like the greeny, bluey colour. 69%. Doo-doo. Alright, so 1400 kilos of Pollock. Definitely going to be chock-a-block full. As you can see, storage. Two of Pollock. Nearly 500 kilos of Haddock, some cod, some redfish. Alright, let's fast travel back. Go back to Pollock. We've got to be careful here. We've fished here. We might have to go back down and fish down here. We don't want to fish in the one spot too much because we will just ruin where it is. We also can travel. There might be like a big Pollock school down here or a big one up here or whatever it may be. We need to travel around a little bit more to unlock some more areas to have a bit of a look. But at the moment, one long line is enough to at least half fill the boat. So what we need to do is upgrade our storage. I think we can have a total of 4 lines on the boat. So we're going to have to like double our storage, get up to 6,000 kilos if we can. And obviously upgrade our engine as well. Our engine is bloody terrible. Right, shut down the boat. I'm not going to sell. Actually, we should have a look at that and see what the prices are actually worth when we actually hit the sell button. Let me quickly go buy fuel, don't forget that. Repair hull, that's fine. But let's quickly look at other boats while we're waiting for that. So the Yazzie was 180,000 kronas. I'm not sure what 50,000. So it's exactly the same. Exactly the same. So I'm not sure if that's 2,000 or 3,000 storage as well. It doesn't tell us what the storage is there. Or the Toby is 600,000, and that's a little bit better for cod and haddock and redfish, but it doesn't actually tell you the hold, like total quota. It tells you the total quota, but it doesn't tell you how much space is actually in the cargo hold. But we've got the Fuller Buen, Sharkin, the Selfie, which is a pretty good boat from what I remember. We've got the Sharky, the Fix, the Vivek Catherine, Svalbard, which is the crab boat, I believe. Yep, Snarset, net long line, Moby D, net long line, the Lunar Bow, and the Hermes. So what is the other what's the other crab boat? Sharkin? No, the Selfie's a crab boat as well. There's only 8 pots though. Right, interesting. Anyway, let's get out of that. Let's go dock. That's only 53,000, 53,801 without gutting. So let's gut. Hopefully we can get better than 53,801. That was terrible. I'm not sure if it matters on speed too. I thought I remembered that it did matter on speed, but that was absolutely disgraceful. Maybe it doesn't matter on speed, but as you can see, moving the mouse like this, if it's rough seas, from what I remember, it's really, really hard to gut. Right, there we go. Done. Dock. Still says between 7 and 53. Okay, sell. Pollock. So we've still got 54,000. It wasn't a huge difference compared to the last time. 49,000. We got 54. Got a bonus 44 kronas. A little bit more cod. This time a little bit more haddock as well. We definitely got more of you. So more 10 to 16s at 20.49. Definitely, the prices are definitely there for Pollock still. At this point in time. 20.26, 20.49. So it still seems to be going up, which is really good. Another 61,000 kronas. As I said, we can look at our upgrades. The only problem is we need to upgrade one at a time. So if we want to go upgrade 2, yes, we can't. We need to buy this one first, which is a bit of a bummer. But if we upgrade this now, go back to our fishing gear. Yeah, we want mackerel for both of those. We've still got 31,000 left. Can't really do anything there for those upgrades. That doesn't really matter. Dock upgrades. Do we have radar master? There is no autopilot with this, I don't think. Still got this mission that they want us to do. No, we don't want to do that. Bank, we still need to repay that. These guys we can actually hire, but obviously not at the moment. But it's just a matter of going out again, doing some more fishing, coming back. Getting some. We can get an engine upgrade, which honestly with this boat I don't think it matters. The radar upgrade doesn't really matter. The quota for 300,000 for 10% doesn't really matter either. I think this quota and that sort of stuff is pretty pointless, especially with this smaller boat. But yeah, righto guys, we'll end the episode here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. If you guys did, as always, smash that like button. Any ideas, suggestions, leave it down in the comments section below. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Brito, thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.